Hello. In this video we're going to be looking at a PHP file, and we're going to get that PHP file, which you can see here in its directory, and there it is, and we're going to get it to connect to a MySQL server. So let's have a look at this bit by bit. First of all, we have the PHP at the top of the file and also at the bottom of the file. Now later on we'll have some HTML under this, but for now we just need the PHP to create this connection. Now, we could put our key values just right here into this bit where we're creating the connection, and you could put those values from above straight in, but I think there's some clarity to be gained by having them in variables so that it's clear what we're looking at each stage. So, I'm setting up the server name. Now, if you're using Citadel, then your server name will be localhost, but if you're using a different server, you might have, well, you probably will have a different server name. Your username is there. Sometimes the database is the same as the username. In this particular instance it is, but that's something you'll be able to find out by looking at your MySQL admin, particularly if you're using Citadel. And here we have the password. Now I have pixelated out the password because even though I have deactivated this account, you should never let this password fall into the wrong person's hands. If they can have this information, then they can go into your database and make any changes that they want. So you need to treat the security of this seriously. So on here, we create this thing, the variable link, and then we are connecting with all of that information. Then we're going to check if link is valid. So if it is, or actually we're checking if it is not valid. So if it doesn't work, then we're going to die, we're going to kill the processes, and we're going to print connection failed and produce the error. And if it doesn't fail, then it did work, and we're going to echo connected successfully. So I'm just going to save that to make sure that it works. And then I'm just going across to the browser, and we will refresh. Now that's already actually got the message there from last time I used it, but you can see up the top there that it says connected successfully. Well, that's great. Let's just make a change and see if we can stop it connecting. So I'm going to take the first letter off my username there. I'm going to go back to the browser and I'm going to refresh it, and this time you'll notice that it failed because the access denied for user, and it showed me what the username was there. So going back, of course, and correcting that. Now sometimes when you look for this online, you'll actually find that it does all of these same things, but it doesn't include the database. You can do that, but it makes your life a lot easier if you connect using the database, or at least that's been my experience. So that's how you connect your page to your MySQL service.